This is Castro's business model iteration, take 5. Revenue and pricing hypothesis. Today I'm going to talk about 4 points. How many of these things will we sell? What's the revenue model? How much will we charge? And does this add up to a business that's worth doing? How many will we sell? That all has to do with market size or market share hypothesis. With my hypothesis, I've come up with all the animation enrolled students at a lot of these different prestigious colleges. I came up with about 13,000 animation students. Also, with my 8 to 10 years experience in admissions as an admissions counselor recruiting animation students, we're looking at anywhere from 40 to 60 students a year that I would be responsible or have goals to make. That being said, that's the limit I want to go to per year for one recruiter. I'd say 50. So let's say I have a share of 13,000 available students, and I'm just looking for 50 to recruit 50 for all of these different colleges. Basically, with all that volume available to me, I'm looking at less than a 1% conversion on the available market. So I'm going to try and funnel this a little bit better to understand how many I will sell. In the Northern California Bay Area, we're looking at maybe a good 6,000 students, animation students available for recruiting purposes. That means that I'm looking to convert at 1%, which would equal a total approximately 60 students. What's the revenue model? I have a sales or a product such as counseling services for students, but also I am offering lead generation for schools, basically enrollment leads. These would be one-time sales to the schools. On the student side, it would be more of a subscription, sort of an online product such as a monthly consumer reporting or investigative journalism on schools. So that's the subscription I offer to students. Going back to how much do we charge? I did mention a price point of $1,000 per lead or enrollment, but that could vary based on the types of leads that I'm willing to also offer these schools, because maybe it's more worth it for me to have less hand in the qualifying of these leads, and I could qualify them in such a way where it still brings forward a high payoff. But right now I'm looking for highly qualified leads that are more like enrollments, so it's $1,000 per enrollment. And finally, do revenues point to a business worth doing? Which is more than just multiplying the volume of your average sale. Basically, will the revenue be adequate to cover your costs in the short term? Starting point is really building a rapport with these schools as a trusted brand name for them to purchase enrollments or leads from. And yes, I feel like the potential for growth over time can be dramatic. The profitability does get better as the revenue gets bigger, and expanding to not just the Northern California areas, but all around the country, where I counted up to a market share of 13,000. And serving all those markets and all those places. So yes, potential for growth is enormous, and the profits do get bigger as the revenues get bigger. This has been Castro's business model iteration, take 5. Bye.